I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is amaraslogic. Got a new video for you today. We got NBA news to discuss. We got to talk about what's going on right now in the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 1 between the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics. And this is both of these teams is weak, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Shots fired. But this is actually a pretty good game. This is actually a pretty good game. Very entertaining, a lot of scoring, a lot of three-point chucking. Drew is getting cooked. The great Drew Holiday I see is out there getting cooked. Salute to friends and family as well before we get into this. Salute to friends and family. Salute to friends and family. Appreciate y'all tapping in. If you haven't already hit the like button, please like, share, and subscribe to content. We still grinding. Buck season is over, but the NBA playoffs are not. So we're going to keep going live, talking about these games and kind of learning what we need to do to get better next season, to keep it real. One thing that I would like to put out here right away is that we've slandered Damian Lillard's defense all year. The shooting percentage against Dame Lillard is lower than it is against Drew Holiday. I also would like to state Tyrese Halliburton plays zero defense. I've noticed in the playoffs. I've also noticed Jalen Brunson plays no defense, but he's not talked about as often as Dame Lillard is. And I just wonder why he gets slighted so much when other players that are younger than him are playing worse defense than he is, but it's not being discussed. Just a bit odd to me, just a little bit odd. I would like to say though that looking at the Celtics, they're a very balanced team. And Kristaps, they keep talking about Kristaps Porzingis is hurt. They don't even need Kristaps. Porzingis is a luxury, not a necessity. Let's be clear. Both of these teams beat ambulance-driven teams to get to the Eastern Conference Final. Let's be clear. Neither one of these teams actually beat a healthy team to get here. That's why it's so important in the NBA to be healthy going into the playoffs. The Celtics and the Pacers were the healthiest teams coming into the playoffs, and they're in the Eastern Conference Finals as we speak. Bucks had Middleton, Giannis, and Dame hurt. Donovan Mitchell was hurt. Jalen Brunson was hurt. Julius Randle was out. OG Anunoby was hurt. Josh Hart was hurt. It's about health, ladies and gentlemen. It's really about health going into the playoffs. The healthiest teams are in the finals. The Mavericks are healthy. They're in the Western Conference Finals. The Minnesota Timberwolves healthy. They're in the Western Conference Finals. Health is the most important thing coming into the playoffs. All that other stuff is cool, but health is the most important part coming into the playoffs. That gives you the best chance of success and a little luck, obviously. Like, we got to be honest, like the Mavs the other night, they got lucky when they beat Oklahoma City. They got some gift calls and non-calls. They got lucky. It takes a little bit of luck to win a championship, and the Bucks know about that as well with the Kevin Durant play. So I think health and a little bit of luck is what can get you an NBA championship. And this game is good. Let me just go ahead and put this score up too. Right now, it's 93-94. Boston is only up by a point at the end of the third quarter, and now the fourth quarter is about to start. I would like to say that Halliburton has been hooping. He hit that Dame Lillard type of three. He do a lot of talking when the game is close, but when the game, this dude, Halliburton he grinds my gears. He grinds my gears. But who I do want to give a shout out to in Indiana is TJ McConnell. He solidifies their bench. Mr. Cool, he's consistent on producing on the bench, and it helps that team. He's consistent in helping in getting double figures. It makes a difference if you have a bench. I don't care what your star players are doing. You need contributions from the others to win a championship. And he's been consistently producing along with Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin has been producing. He's been pretty much double figures every game. And then neither one of these teams are playing any defense. Indiana shooting 56%, 42% from three, and the Boston is shooting 50% from the field, only 34% from three. And that's why they're losing. As I have stated over and over and over again, if Boston is not hitting threes, They are a regular team. That's a fact. Boston is a regular team if they can't hit the three, and you see what's going on right now. That's man. That's what make me mad. The Bucks could be either one of these teams healthy. They're not. Man, crazy. Hey, Drew Holiday got 18 points. This is one of his best postseasons ever. Super productive. Drew Holiday 4-8. He their best player today. He one of their best players today. I can't even hate on Drew. He was hooping. He's still getting cooked on defense, but he's at least bringing some offense to the table. I respect it. This is actually a good game one. It's really back and forth. And I don't know what it is about Al Horford, but he always plays decent, pretty good in the postseason. I got to give Al Horford that. He definitely contributes in the postseason, for sure. And hey, Mr. Cool, what you were saying that most teams they run it tight about 7 to 8. That's true. And as you can see, that Boston is not getting any production from their bench is why this game is so close. They're getting no production from the bench. 13 points. Bench matters. I'm telling y'all, the bench matters and bench production does matter. Okay, I see you. I see you, Jason Tatum. I see you. Tatum is hooping. Tatum is hooping. One thing I also like about the Pacers offense, they really can get shots where they want. I gotta give them their respect. They get a lot of easy looks due to how their offense is run. The Bucks could really learn a lot in watching Indiana how they run their offense, along with Denver. I like the way Denver runs their offensive sets as well. Boston is just ISO and shooting threes. There's no special effects to Boston. They have some good players that can actually create their own shot. That's what makes Boston dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Tatum can create his own shot. Derek White can create his own shot. Jaylen Brown can create his own shot. Drew Holiday can create his own shot. When you have multiple people that create, it makes you dangerous. That's why the what makes the Bucks limited. We only have a handful of people, less than a handful of people that can create their own shot. You need shot creators to win. Even if you look at the Pacers, right? Siakam could create his own shot. Halliburton create his own shot. Nemhard, Turner, all of these dudes could create their own. TJ McConnell could create his own shot. Obi Toppin. You need diversity in your lineup. You need people that can create. You don't need people with the 1960s dribbling package. It's not going to work in today's NBA, period. But this is definitely a back and forth affair. But Halliburton hasn't scored in a minute. He gonna need to start taking over this game. Miles Turner is putting in work. That's what a big man is supposed to do when you're going against the undersized big man like Al Horford. What Miles Turner is doing is what you're supposed to do to Al Horford. Cook him. He's old and slow. Cook him. So I respect that he's actually playing like a big man. Salute to him. Let me see who's up in the chat too. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me see who all up in here. Brandon King Carter, what's good? Jimmy Roller, what's good, bro? Juicy, what's good? The legend, Mr. Cool, what up? Oliver Story, what's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Gibson Nicholas, the Bahamas, what's good, brethren? Peace and love. Daniel Orton, aka the Bleacher Report boss, is in the building. Salute. Bucks #1 is in the building. Robert Brooks, my boy RJ back from the UK, is in the building. Salute. What up, Marvin? I didn't even see you pop in there. What up, Marvin? Luke, what's good? Jazz Upper. Patricia P, one of the queens of the chat. What's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Let's get to some of these comments. Man, this is a crazy game. This is crazy. McConnell, hey, McConnell be hooping, y'all. I like TJ McConnell. He be hooping. TJ McConnell is definitely hooping. Let's get to some of these comments, though, see what y'all talking about. Start with my boy Brandon. Brandon said he agreed. Let me change this screen. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Brandon King Carter said, I agree with everyone. We should have beat both of them in the playoffs with a full healthy Bucks squad. Absolutely. Absolutely. We cooked them healthy. We cooked them healthy. Absolutely. Shout out to Brandon. Jimmy Roller. Shout out. Healthy Bucks beat the best players on the Pacers and Celtics combined. Facts. Facts. Shout out to Jimmy Roller. Juicy said, I want the Mavs or Wolves winning it all. I agree. I really want the Wolves. The Wolves is on a different type of time. I like Ant Edwards. Ant Edwards, he's on demon time. Ant Edwards is on demon time. I support that. I support that type of activity. You celebrating and carrying on somebody else's home floor, trying to do dunk contest dunks at the end of the game, point to the scoreboard on Nikolai Jokic. That's how you do it. Put it in your face. That's how you do it. Stand on business. I like Ant. I like Ant Edwards the way he handled his business. He talking crazy no matter what, and he's standing on business, and he hoop on both sides of the court. He's on offense and defense. I like Ant Edwards and McDaniels. Very solid players. The Mavs are gonna go as far as Kyrie and Luka go. Kyrie and Luka are extremely dynamic and explosive. Extremely dynamic and explosive. Mr. Cool said Boston overrated and the Pacers are underrated. That's a fair statement. I believe that. Like, Boston is our main option. We're being real. They're a good team, but they're a good shooting team. When they're not hitting threes, the game is very difficult for the Boston Celtics. Very difficult, as you can see. This game is extremely difficult when they're just not hitting threes at an alarming rate. My boy Oliver Story said, yes, going into the playoffs, you need momentum and a good bench and a healthy starting five, rebounding and inside offense. That's Giannis. Facts. We just haven't been healthy since the championship year. The Bucks haven't been healthy since the championship year. And that's why we keep getting ousted in the playoffs early. You have to be healthy going into the postseason. Neither one of these teams dealt with any injuries during the playoffs or coming into the playoffs. You can call Kristaps, but Kristaps is just like having Middleton. You just assume that he's hurt. And if he plays, it's a bonus, but it's not a need. My man Juicy said, I hate both teams. My man Juicy, salute. Speaking of which, my boy Gibson Nicholas said, salute to Bucks Nation. Yes, sir. Friends and family is in the building. Brandon saluting Gibson. Daniel. My boy Juicy said, I wish the Bucks were still in the playoffs. Who you telling, bro? But this should be a learning experience for the Bucks now. This should be a learning experience. Okay, Boston got a 3-point lead now. All right. Drew Holiday is coming in. Hey, the Pacers are about to let Drew Holiday get them up out of here in this first game. Drew Holiday is having like a career playoff game. 24 points, 9 of 15, 4 of 8. He's carrying this team. That's crazy. Drew is carrying this team. When they have Timu Kobe, he's carrying this team. Timu Kobe, you gonna let this man carry you? What you doing, bro? You done slowed up in the second half a little bit there. Tatum, what's good, brother? What's good? Shout out to Drew. Drew's having an excellent game. I can't even hate. Drew hooping. Drew is hooping. Yeah, look at that. Halliburton has been on 19 points for a long time. I'm holding Halliburton responsible for them not being ahead right now. If you're one of them dudes who do all that talking, you should be getting shots up at the very least. 7 of 13 is not enough shot attempts if you're the best player on this team. Halliburton is letting the Pacers down right now. He is letting them down in the second half. He hasn't had the same explosiveness for scoring that he had in the first half. So Halliburton is definitely slowed down the second half. I want to blame them not being ahead because of his lack of aggressiveness. 13 shots isn't aggressive from a point guard. If Dame only took 13 shots, y'all would want to trade him. If he took 13 shots and he had like 17 in the first half or whatever, he's 16 in the first half and he only got 19 in the fourth, y'all be calling him washed. He's a scrub. All of this stuff. I say this so y'all start to take things into context when y'all start to kill him. Look at the other players that y'all call great and look at their production sometimes. And then you'll appreciate, even in an off year, what we have in Dame Lillard. Just saying. I'm just saying. Just keep things in mind. Just keep those things in mind. This is really a close game, though. Damn. I actually was expecting the Celtics to win fairly easily, to be honest. They're in a dogfight. They might need Kristaps. They literally might need Kristaps to beat the pace beat Boston for real. They might. My boy Bucks number 1. Let's see what you talking about in the chat, bro. Bucks number 1 said, "Damn, bro, we took the Pacers to Game 6 without Giannis and Dame missed games, bro. We would have swept or gentlemen swept." Facts, facts, facts. That's what hurts. That's what hurts. Bucks number 1 said, "Facts, Amber, because Dame has never been in a big market." Agreed. Agreed. Mr. Cool said our defense against the Pacers was better than the Knicks. That's fair. That's fair. That's actually fair. I agree with that. I agree with that. That's a fair point. Bucks number 1 said if Dame was in New York, he wouldn't be put down so much. That's a fact. That is a fact. Robert Brooks said, "I agree, Gripson. If we strengthen our starting unit and bench along with developing the young guys, we should easily get a championship." Facts. Facts. What a swing in momentum. I turned away for a hot second, friends and family, and the Pacers are ahead by 4 with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left. Wow. Wow. If the oh, Boston. No strays. I'm going to be on your helmet, bro. I am going to be on your helmet. If this team choke at home, the first game, oh, I'm on your helmet. No strays, TJ. I'm on y'all helmet. Y'all better do something. Timu Kobe better do something. Timu Kobe better do something. RJ back said, "What's good? Shouting out Bucks Nation." What up, my boy RJ back in the UK? What it do? I forgot about that. Miami Heat had no Butler, Rozier, and more. Yeah, the whole Eastern Conference had a ambulance sticker. Every team had multiple ambulance stickers. That's why I don't honor either one of these teams in like that in the you earned it, but you didn't earn it. It's like you got away with it, but you didn't get away with it. Shout out to T-Rex. Marvin Child said, "True, even though the Celtics have proven to beat teams at full strength, however, not in these playoffs." Facts. They were struggling with Cleveland without Mitchell. He Bucks number 1 said Cavs no Jarrett Allen and Mitchell. Facts. Facts. Mr. Cool said if Middleton had played more during the regular season, Giannis would have not got injured. Bad decisions by the front office to keep Middleton out so much. I've been saying that, Mr. Cool. It's a direct correlation with how much time that Middleton has missed with Giannis's recent injury history. Facts. Facts, Mr. Cool. Hey, Boston better do something. Let me check this score again real quick. Hold on, y'all. Ha! I'm here for the shame. Let's go. Either one of these teams lose, it's still a win for us. My boy Luke said I saw some things that we should draft that guy from Indiana and Bobby Connect. Bobby Connect. Okay. I've been talking about. I keep telling y'all I know what I be talking about when it be coming to these sports. I've been telling y'all about Kel Ware for a minute from Indiana, that center. He has a lot of upside. I've been saying that for a minute. I'm telling you. They are even I'm telling you, my brother hit me up and said other teams are paying attention to him too. And they might move up. He might go. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. He could possibly go in the lottery. Possibly. This draft is so weak, he could possibly go in the lottery. Bucks #1 said Knicks had everywhere. Yeah, everyone was. Yeah. This playoff, run this year was just survival of the fittest. Who had the healthiest team was gonna make it to the finals. Jazza Uppa said you win enough in the regular season, get the best record, and then you rest the players. That's how you get healthy. I agree. Patricia P in the house. McConnell comes in and stabilizes the team when they are struggling as well. Wow. What a comment by Patricia P. That's exactly what McConnell does. And what we don't have on our defense. Somebody to come in and stabilize the team. That's exactly what he does. Let me tell y'all. Hold on, man. How many times do I gotta tell the public this is your #1 platform for sports? I'm gonna say this is the #1 chat for sports. Do you not see the intelligence and the observation of the chat? Man, listen, salute to the people, man. Friends and family. Hey, man, y'all smarter than most. Salute to friends and family. Marvin Child was like, Pacers take the lead. Yeah, Pacers. Oh, let the Pacers win. Hey, no stray. Hey, the whole chat and friends and family gonna be looking for you after this game, my friend. Oh, they gonna be looking for no strays. Let's look at this score, y'all. Halliburton still has 19 points. And they're winning. Please tell me, friends and family, if Damian Lillard still had 19 points in this game, he would be getting crucified. I'm gonna be pointing this all the time because it was so much hate. I'm gonna jump on other teams' point guards' helmets when they play bad. I'm on their helmet. Boston is back. Boston is cooking. Al Horford. 15 points from Al Horford will hurt you. And I see that Timu Kobe hasn't scored in forever. Timu Kobe has not scored in forever. Just saying, y'all. Pascal Siakam hooping. Turner hooping. They got 5 people in double figures hooping. If Boston loses this game, there's no excuse. Your best people had over 20 for the most part. Jaylen Brown had 19. Drew Holiday had 24. Tatum had 26. You got 15 from Al Horford, and you're about to lose to the Pacers. This is insane. Oh, the Celtics. You're weak. You're weak. I told y'all. How long have I been telling y'all? I can tell you exactly why they lost. We can go right to it. This is why they lost. This right here. Let's see if I can highlight this right here. That's why they lost. That's why they always lose. They're a one-trick pony. In the words of Floyd Mayweather, they have zero special effects. You know exactly what it is. If they're not shooting a high clip from three, it's over. It's over. I be telling the people, I might not be the merchant you want, but I'm what you need. Because I tell you the truth ahead of time, way ahead of time. I've been preaching all year. They've been talking this Boston foolishness. I've been telling people when the playoffs come and them threes stop falling, they are average. I will give the Pacers credit. The Pacers are a much more well-balanced team as far as the shots that they take. They're definitely a more well-balanced team. And Boston isn't out of there yet. They're only down 3. 58 seconds left. They're only down 3. Only down 3. This is crazy, Boston. At home? Couldn't be me. Could not be me. That's a good point. My boy Marvin said, plus Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle knows the Celtics culture, given that he was a former teammate to Larry Bird and the 80s team. Yeah, facts. Shout out to my boy Marvin. Mr. Cool said the Bucks primarily run ISO, so we hold the ball and don't move the ball. That's a problem, though, Mr. Cool. We have to improve ball movement. We have to. My boy No Strays. Shout out to No Strays. This man got real heart. Hey, No Strays, you our favorite op, but we respect you. Win, lose, or draw, you in the building. And you're going to be doing a lot of losing pretty soon, sir. Y'all might go Cancun, 1, 2, 3 Cancun if you're not careful, No Strays. Salute to you. And Gary Foster just comes in and says, go back up. Screw this game. Oh! And shout out whoever gave the live a thumbs down. Shout out to you. My boy Marvin said, what's good, Amber? Not much. Watching the game while eating Cousins. Hey, shout out to Cousins. Hey, you need to mess with that Jersey Mike's, Marvin child. That's my new favorite sub place is Jersey Mike's. Salute to you. Damn, Jimmy Roller. Look at the comments. Look at the comments. Jimmy Roller. McConnell is what Pat C should be like. Facts. Oliver Story said 2 teams who made it to the finals by beating injured teams. Right, that's what I said. They were the healthiest teams. That's why they went. Hold on. No strays. No strays. Who did y'all beat that was healthy? No strays, ENT. Tell me one team y'all beat that was healthy. You see the Pacers is healthy. Y'all can't do nothing with the Pacers. The Pacers are on y'all home court styling on y'all. Halliburton hitting logo threes, talking crazy to y'all. He perceives y'all as being soft. I do too. You see why we don't consider Tatum a superstar? Do you see No Strays why we do not consider Jason Tatum a superstar? What has he done in the fourth quarter to help your team? Huh? What has he done to help your team? Nothing. He's overrated. Team Kobe is overrated. Marvin Child said Anthony Edwards has a Jordan mentality to his game. Plus, he looks like him as well with there. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Shout out to him. Okay, let's look back at this score. I'm going to get back in the chat after the game, and I'll open up the phone lines, too. Or the virtual lines, whatever y'all want to call it. I'll open the lines up in a minute so y'all can tap in. and then we can step on whoever the losers is carcass. 39.1 seconds left. 117, 114. Tyrese Halliburton still has 19 points. He's had 19 points for I don't know how long. Where's the outrage? Where's the he's washed? He looks slow. Where's the outrage? I'm at y'all for that stuff. That was crazy during the regular season where y'all was at that, man. Rob Brooks said, when I look at these games, all I see on the floor is and coming off benches are ball handling, athletic bigs, and speed. That are all the elements we lack. Facts, Robert Brooks. Facts. This game isn't over though. Timu Kobe could pull it off for you, no strays. But his heart pumps Kool-Aid. Oliver Story said, Ant not scared. No, he is not. He is not. Joseph, what's good? Amaraslogic Wolves have a habit of reacting and overhyping. I still remember how they went crazy after winning in a playing game. Lack of humbleness will take them down. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Joseph. This is gonna be a weird perspective. I don't honor the humble thing. I don't do the humble thing. It just is what it is. I'm a confident human. Why? Have you ever looked up the definition of humble? Just do it one day. Just Google it, and see if that's what you want to be referenced as. I prefer confidence. Michael Jordan wasn't humble. He got 6 championships. Kobe Bryant wasn't humble. He got 5 championships. Aggression and confidence does matter. Aggression and confidence can take you a long way. A long way. I get it, but I just don't subscribe to it, Joseph. But I get it. Luke Lipinski said we should trade Bobby and Brooke and Pat Connaughton, I think you meant to say, for Alex Caruso and Zach LaVine. We'd still be lacking a big, though. That would mean we'd have to draft a big, and that would be our starter. But I get what you're talking about. My problem with LaVine is he kind of got empty numbers. But maybe if he's playing with a championship team, his game would be different. I would prefer, if you were going to trade to get LaVine, I would trade Middleton if I could, and then use Lopez for a different trade. If that was me, even with LaVine having a little bit of an injury history too, but I think a lot of that is he don't want to hoop there. Gary Foster said if Doc wasn't writing Giannis like Seattle slew, we would have it. Shout out to Gary Foster. What's wrong with you, bro? No strays. ENT Halliburton got a back brace on. Backdoor screens the rest of the night. You see what I'm saying? Y'all can't eat. Even he ain't healthy. That's all y'all Celtics been doing is playing against teams that not healthy. And still, look, y'all. Hey, Timu Kobe is looking real shaky in the light. Timu Kobe is looking real shaky when that pressure is on. Timu Kobe heart might pump Kool-Aid, no strays. He's not built for it. I've been telling you, your team is a bunch of front runners. They can't, when the game get tight, they start to choke. No strays. Y'all better be careful in this series. Indiana might give y'all the work that y'all don't want, no strays. I know we're not going to see TJ because his heart definitely pumped Kool-Aid. But shout out to you, no strays. You don't duck smoke. I respect you. Oliver Story said this series will go 7 games. It's very possible. Tehran Season said, where can you watch? I have an application that I use to watch the games. I can't really say too much more than that, but I have an application that I use to watch everything. Mr. Cool said only one player in the top 15 salary wise in NBA still playing. That's Rudy Gobert. The other 14 players in the top 15 salaries have been eliminated. Mr. Cool, but that you have to keep in the context. Were they healthy or were the team hurt? That has to be taken into context. Oh man. Oh man. Hey, they was talking about Halliburton got a back brace on. The Dame Lillard Achilles was hanging on by a thread and he was dropping 30 and still getting hate. The great Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, Drew Holiday. Wow. This is a great game. Drew Holiday is having one of the best games of his life in the playoffs. Wow. This is a crazy game one. Wow. This is crazy. Hey, Jaylen Brown got more heart than Timu Kobe. I'm gonna say that right now. Jaylen Brown has more heart than Timu Kobe. Even Holiday is showing more heart than Timu Kobe. Hey, do we need to start having a conversation? Is Jason Tatum overrated? Is Jason Tatum any better than Paul George? I consider them equals, and that's not disrespect. Paul George is a good player. He's just not a one. He's a great supporting player, but he's not a one. He's a great Robin. And I think that's what the Celtics are. The Celtics have two Robins. Jaylen Brown and Tatum, to me, are both Robins. They can sometimes be Batman, but they're both Robins. That's why they'll never win a championship together. They would need one alpha. Neither one of them are an alpha. Like Minnesota knows the alpha is Ant Edwards. The Mavericks know their alpha is Luka. You get what I'm saying? The Celtics don't have that. Celtics is overrated. So is Tatum, man. Tatum's still sitting on 26 points, bro. Man, listen, this dude. I don't want to hear none of this. This Jason Tatum is a superstar MVP candidate. Nothing. Oliver Story said Halliburton is big-headed, another Bobby Portis. No, Halliburton's problem is Halliburton don't keep the same energy when he loses. Halliburton only talking crazy when they win it. That's the problem with Halliburton. Bobby Portis is just ignorant. There's a difference. I love Bobby, but Bobby's ignorant. Halliburton is soft. You're soft if you only talk crazy when you win it. Ant Edwards talk crazy, win, lose, or draw. He talking crazy. I respect it. I don't respect Halliburton. That's what happened when you don't grow up in Milwaukee on the north side. You grow up on the sticks. That's what happened to you. You act like Halliburton. Shout out to the north side of Milwaukee. My boy RJ Back said, and what you think of Isaiah Hartenstein from the Knicks as a replacement for Brook? He's going to be traded this offseason. Nah. I'm cool on Harden. He's solid, but I'm cool. I'm looking for a little bit more diversity. But he's a cool little bench player. Marvin Child said, Chuck said them not having Porzingis would be a huge test to them versus the Pacers. Yeah. And against the Pacers, they might need Porzingis because they're actually playing a pretty healthy team. I don't know if they know how to react to playing a team that's healthy. So they might actually need Porzingis. These dudes out here, Celtics fans and Pacers fans, poking their chest out, running over injured teams. and poking their chest out is a little wild. Patricia P, I think you meant to say Pacers, but shout out to the Packers. Salute to her. No Strays ENT said, I'm going to give Bucks Nation a new mascot if the fifth. It ain't no if the fifth. These are facts, No Strays. The Celtics and Pacers beat all teams with their superstars injured. What are you talking about? Jimmy Butler is key to the Heat. Donovan Mitchell is key to Cleveland. Giannis Antetokounmpo is key to the Bucks. Damian Lillard is key to the Bucks. Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Julius Randle and Mitchell are all key to the Knicks. What are you talking about, Dunn? What are you talking about? You didn't beat anybody. You proved nothing. Bleacher Report boss said if Boston lose, we'll tap in. Well, they got 4 minutes to figure it out. Maybe both of these overrated players should try to hoop. Maybe Timu Kobe should try to hoop, and the great Tyrese Halliburton should maybe try hooping. Let's see. I am just thinking of what if this was the Bucks playing, and Halliburton was Dame. Oh my God, y'all would be going off right now. Y'all would be going off. No Straight said we good. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Yes, it is when you're healthy. All these slick slogans and one-liners is all slick when you're healthy. But let's see if Jason Tatum go down if you feel the same way. Or Jaylen Brown go down. Would you still be talking all this? What if? You would be saying, well, we lost because Tatum got hurt or Brown got hurt. So knock it off. Knock it off. Just be happy your team is healthy. That's the only reason y'all are where y'all are is health. Period. What up, Stacy? Good to see you tapping in. Salute, good people. Even you, No Strays. Oh! Shout out to Stacy. Patricia P said, hey, Queen and Stacy. Absolutely. Marvin Childs, what's good? Off topic, we have to show love to the Brew Crew Brewers who won second game of 3-game series at the Marlins 7-5. First place at 28-20 and 2 games up on rival Cubs and NL Central. You right. You know what? I've been trying to talk to Amtrak. Amtrak is a wizard when it comes to baseball. Knows everything. He's like a walking almanac. You know what I'm saying? Our jobs are both kind of intense, so we're just trying to work out a time to start talking Brewers. But you're right, Marvin. I was gonna start talking about everything and try to build all those brands on the platform here for friends and family. But you're right, Marvin. You're right. Stacy said, Queen Patricia, I've hit a new low. I'm rooting for Boston. I'm Leprechaun today. No strength. Oh! Y'all wild. Y'all are definitely wild. Damn, this game is tight. Let me put this score back up. These dudes are fighting tooth and nail. They are battling. Timu Kobe still has 26 points. Timu Kobe still has 26 points. What are we doing, No Strays, with Tatum? Is he the guy or nah? Tatum overrated. I'm calling it. Tatum overrated. Like Tyrese Halliburton is a mark, but he's not overrated. He gets busy, but he's not overrated. He's just a mark. There's a difference. But Tatum, they keep trying to anoint Tatum as the next this, the next that. Tatum is regular. He's Paul George. Jason Tatum is nothing more than a young Paul George. That's it. Man, this game is crazy. This might go to double OT. Oh, Timu Kobe hit a free throw. Shout out to Timu Kobe. Let's go, Timu Kobe. Finally getting off of 26 points with 27. You overrated. No. Oh, man, listen. Oh, Boston. Oh, Timu Kobe. Timu Kobe is coming through. Timu Kobe. Look at you. It took you 30 minutes to score 4 points. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out. Timu Kobe trying to save y'all. Travis 414 said if Boston loses this series, they got to blow it up. Facts. Gibson shouting out Jimmy Roller. Absolutely. Robert Brooks said no strays are shaking like a leaf on a tree in the middle of October. Oh, that's facts. Oh, they might pull it off. Okay, Celtics. Y'all got a minute, about 2 minutes left to pull it off. We gonna see y'all. Jimmy Roller said one love to Gibson. Salute, salute. Ah, yeah. Let's get to the chat while this is at commercial. Jimmy Roller, Gibson one love. Then we got my man Eric Payne in the building. What's good, Eric? No way Pacers went to the free throw line to the whole game at Boston 23. You already know who the league wants to win. This is like the Bucks action. 5 for 5 from the free throw line to 19 to 25. No strays. Hey, y'all team is a bunch of frauds. Look at the free throw shooting. You see that? I wasn't even talking about that because I expect that. I know the NBA loves to push the big market team, so I expect that. But that's a heck of a discrepancy. That is a heck of a discrepancy. Shout out for putting that out there, Eric. Cream City said I'm going for Tyrese because he's from these ways. Okay. So you up there in the Oshkosh, Appleton, Little Shoot, Menasha area, all over there. I've been through them parts a few times. Hey, Gibson, as soon as the game is over, I'm going to put in a link. Patricia P. I couldn't have said it better myself. When the refs insert, I hate when the refs insert themselves in the outcome. Facts. Facts, Patricia P. Talk yo ish. Talk yo ish. Creve City, I'm going for Tyrese Halliburton. He's from these ways. He's Wisconsin boy. I'm a ride with bro. I feel you. I feel you. I just can't ride with Marks. Patricia P said these refs are trying to give it to Boston. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? An application? I'm not sure what that means, Creve City. This game is crazy. Last Ghostwriter, Tatum not better than Brown. Oh! Look at the... Oh! Look at now. Okay, Boston. Okay, Boston. Timu Kobe is kicking in. He's volume shooting and getting whack free throws, but he's getting them there. Timu Kobe is hooping. Okay. Oh yeah, it's over now. Damn. Pacers, you tried. Pacers, you tried. Tatum, you tried. Oh, hold on. Let me plug up the power to the laptop. I forgot to plug that in. Damn, yeah, it's over, Pacers. I think they done now. Timu Kobe took over. Yeah, they done now. Damn, Pacers. When you let these type of games get away, they'll haunt you. I agree, Robert Brooks. Tatum is overrated. They try to put him on a level of Giannis, Embiid, Jokic, and Luka, and he's not. Agreed. Agreed. Jaylen Brown still don't deserve no $350 million. What are you talking about? He's not better than Giannis. What are you talking about? No, he doesn't deserve that. He's not better than Giannis. He's not better than Luka. He's not better than Jokic. He's not better than SGA. I don't know if he's better than Jalen Brunson. I don't know if he's better than Jalen Brunson, to keep it real. Cream City 1846 and Dog Snap. Shout out to the North Side. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Jeff in the bill said I'm late. I said, yo, what up, Jeff? Appreciate you tapping in. No Straight said Tatum is only overrated. He's only been in the Eastern Conference every year. What does getting to the Eastern Conference Finals matter if you're not winning championships? That's what's wrong with today's generation. Y'all all soft. Y'all have never survived in my era. Never. Y'all have been tucking y'all tail in y'all house playing Nintendo all day. Would have never came outside. What are you talking about? In my era, not everybody got some type of participation trophy. If you weren't in the top 3, you don't get no trophy. That's what's wrong. Getting to the Eastern Conference Finals is just that, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. Winning a championship is what matters. That's what builds your legacy. I don't care how many times you went to the finals if you're not winning. That's why I go in on LeBron all the time. People, he went to the finals 10 times. How many did he win? I don't care about getting there. That's ridiculous. That's just like a dude telling me how many cold females numbers you got and you didn't crack nothing. What does it matter? What does it matter? Winning is all that matters. Championships is all that matters. That's it. It doesn't matter that you get there. I don't care about your journey to getting somewhere. What happened at the end of that journey? Did you win a championship? If the answer is no, then you're a loser. It doesn't matter. Nothing you did mattered that season if you didn't win a championship. You think Giannis cares about his efficiency stats this year? No, because he didn't win a championship. What's wrong with y'all acting like getting to the end of the road is the best part? No, winning. Winning is all that matters. Hate this new generation. Want participation trophies and all this foolishness. Ridiculous. What up, Matt? Jeff Riley said, I don't care because I hate both teams, but the Pacers screwed this one up late in the fourth. Facts. Facts. Oh, yeah, they're done. Pacers are done. They're just trying to make it look good. They're done. They choked this game. They choked this game. Shout out to the Pacers for choking. This game will haunt them. Stacy said Tatum isn't overrated. He just light skinned. Y'all saw what Jalen did. Get him, Stacy. Let me. Oh, I forgot to put the link in the chat. My bad. I just been chopping it up. Hold on, so y'all can tap in for a minute. Hilarious. Good to see my boy Cream City in the chat. Sandra, what's good? Pacers choked. They sure did. Joseph said at amaraslogic, we need to draft a young big. Look at Derek Lively at the Mavs. No disrespect to Splash Mountain, but we need to move on if we could. Oh, there's no disrespect Splash Mountain. He needs to go. But I appreciate your PC way of putting it, sir. Salute to you. Halliburton had 25 and 10. What are you talking about? No strays. And he was 6 of 13 from 3. What are you talking about? What good player Drew locked up this year? Drew had the game of his life today. He almost had 30. You better thank Drew. You told us what? That the rest was going to help y'all? You shot almost 30 free throws. 30. They shot 7 of 8. Do you think that that's fair, no strays? You don't think there's some Donahue in that? Come on, fam. Be real out here in the streets, bro. Come on, no strays. Let me see what's up in here. Agreed, Patricia P. The lack of experience came into play for the Pacers. Facts. Facts. I agree.
Salute, salute to Bucks Nation, peace and love, to one love. Salute, Amber. I heard all the trash talking that no stray and he had all the mouth in the word he had to say. I was reading the comment, I was writing and listening everything he had to say in that chat. His mouth hard, you see. We in the Bahamas, we like to call them, they like to big up their mouth loud and clear, but when they team losing, they nowhere to be found. If he was man enough, he would have done call in this chat and talk like a real man. No
I
shit.
have to give No Strays his credit though, Gibson. No Strays is in the chat when they do lose. Now his
Right.
homie, who you were talking about, is TJ.
No,
TJ is
no,
the one that'll duck
but
smoke.
at,
No
but
Strays
at the
don't
same,
duck smoke. I'll give him that. No Strays,
but at,
he got warrior spirit. But
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 at the
his
same,
boy TJ, he's the one that'll duck smoke if they lose. No Strays being here, win, lose, or draw. I gotta give him that, Gibson. I can't let you do him like that. He it's
no,
TJ. It's TJ. It ain't No Strays.
but,
TJ don't show his face. No Strays show. He was when they looked like they was gonna lose. He was still in the chat talking crazy. I gotta
but
give it
at the
to him.
same time, but at the same time, one of these days, why you don't stop hiding behind the computer?
We gotta get. Hey,
Cool.
everybody not comfortable on the screen, bro. Everybody
Crazy.
not comfortable on the screen, bro.
Cool.
That's
Let
hey, it
me,
be
let
hundreds
me,
of people in this chat sometimes, and only a few people tap in. Everybody not
so,
comfortable on the screen, bro.
so
It's
let
a
me just
gift,
clear something. Let me just clear something up for no stray ENT. Now you bigging up your mode saying that Tatum, don't you ever no straight try to compare Tatum to Giannis. Don't you ever do that no more. You
yeah.
just embarrass
That's
yourself.
not fair. Yeah, that's not fair.
Don't don't
That
you
no
ever do that.
strays. That I can't get jiggy with that. That's disrespect.
Don't don't you ever do that because Giannis carry you and the 2022 and the conference final on with one him one carry all the game 7 by himself, and
Right.
this team should be a because I don't think they believe they can sweep Indiana. They are not going to sweep Indiana. When
No,
you
I
see
agree.
Indiana go, when you see Indiana is not going to lay down
Hey,
and
no
let
straight. You
them
don't
be
gotta
them.
know him. He a Celtics fan. He big here. That's your boy. You gotta claim it. Go ahead, Gibson. Go ahead,
So,
Gibson.
so at the same time, but no straight, your team should be in baskets. There's no way they should be in blowing out this team. That's to show you. If this season, if y'all didn't get the job done, my brother, I don't care what you say about the Bucks, this and that. We have a championship we win in 2021. When was the last time Boston have a championship? In '08? So at the end of the day, whenever you try to disrespect this team, just get it right. Make sure you choose your words wisely. Don't you ever try to put Tatum on the same level as Giannis. Hell no. How much MVPs Tatum got? None. How much defensive player of the year he got? None. Don't you do that. Don't you do it. You could put him in the class with them other that low class. Wouldn't
He's
ever
hey,
put
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think Jason Tatum is any better than Paul George.
never, never,
And that's
never,
and
never.
that's not saying he's a bad player, but he has a ceiling. He has a ceiling.
So
And hey, check this
so
out. Gibson, look at my boy Joseph just wrote. Low key, man, Pat Connaughton might have horse news. We just can't get rid of it. Why would you say something like that?
but I got something else I would like to
Oh, go
say too,
ahead.
because I was looking at an article the other day. I saw Giannis, Brooke, his fiance, and his kids still is to Disney World. It looked like, don't tell me that Brooke is staying on this team, because for the love of the game, we cannot come in the next season looking like the way we look. There's no way. We have to make a change, man. I am
Do you know
calling
how
for
many people were mad and inboxing me in Facebook or Instagram when they saw the photos from
man. Can't do that. See, Giannis,
my boy Drisdorf? So many people. Daniel hitting me up. Oh, so many people was hitting me up when they saw they was so mad. Like, so this is all Giannis is doing. Then they start blaming Giannis. Like Giannis is the reason Lopez stayed. That's his boy. Might
no,
be.
see, we have to clean up. When we look at it, look at how these teams playing in the playoff. I don't know what the Bucks players gonna do. I don't know if they watching these games, if they sitting down with their book and paper taking notes to find out how could we get this team better for next season. Because you cannot come in the next season saying you got everything under control, and when you come into a season, you're getting beat by the Pacers again. We cannot have that.
Right.
That cannot we cannot have that. I saw the article where they say Houston is one Beasley. We don't care. Let them get Beasley. Let them get him. We don't
Right.
care. What we need Horse to do, get your act together. If you ain't too familiar with and scouting players, ask around. Watch how other teams scout. Draft a big man. That prospect from
Yes, Sandra.
Indiana, Caleb, try at least
Right.
get some seats on this team. Look at how Minnesota's play. They got but three bigs there, and they got length. We need that. Come
Right.
on, Horse. We cannot be doing messing around. We cannot come in next season making it to the to the playoff and get bounced another first round again. This cannot be. We cannot run this
The
team
main,
back.
but Gibson, you're not addressing the main issue. The main issue with the Bucks over the last few seasons has just been health.
That's what the problem is. Yes, I understand that, but I know health
Yeah,
is
the
our
problem
problem.
has really been health.
Because I just was talking to my friend about that. If UC Middleton didn't go down in that Chicago series, Boston wasn't going to the Eastern Conference Final. Sure, I knew that. We was gonna repeat. We was gonna be back to back.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. And the problem is, Amber, when I look at these role players the Bucks them got, they have no heart at all
Right.
on this team. They have no heart. If I was Horse, I would sit down with the team in the off season, call a meeting or something, gather everybody around and say, okay, you bring Doc Rivers too, you bring in everyone and say, okay, Doc, this is the memo I'm gonna put in the front of you. Why is the reason why did the Bucks draft the young guys? Just to have them glued to the bench
Right. Yeah,
and
that's
play
true.
and play all these veteran guys. He needs somebody to tell him something and say, man, you cannot be doing these guys like that. Let them play. Look how Indiana and all the rest of teams have their young guys. Why is the Bucks not playing the young guys? You can't be playing old kind of them who ain't giving you nothing. and have the young guys go on the bench. Next season, I would like to see a change in that. I would like to see that. I would like to see Lopez order that we don't need that drop coverage. Move that. We need to see Giannis more. We need a coach who could put Giannis in the post. Put him in the post to dominate more in the post. We need to see him playing more off ball. You're not a point guard. We understand that you're the best player on the team, but understand that you have a point guard. Your job is to make sure that you in the right position to facilitate the ball. But let Dame run the offense and you just go to work in the post. Make it more easy in the off season. I don't want you to come back in the next season with this spin move. I don't want you throw that out the window. Throw that out the window. Everybody in the NBA you only got one move, the spin move. Get rid of that. Learn a post up move or out of mid range or something. If you have to do that, do that. We don't need you to be taking no jacking up no bunch of trees. If you take one, I'm good with that. Next season we don't need that. We want to see a whole different Giannis coming in the next
We should
season and
be
dog.
learning from watching these games is actually what we should be
That's
paying
the
attention
thing.
to. We should actually be
So
learning. We don't want to
we
make the
need to
mistakes.
learn
The Pacers actually should be able to beat the Celtics, but due to
right,
lack of execution down the stretch is why they lost this game, and also the
right.
refs giving Boston an
Boston.
alarming amount of free throws. Absolutely alarming. 24-30
So
is crazy. Let me get two of these comments real quick, Gibson. Mr. 414 said watching this game was like watching your baby mamas fight over you and you don't like either one.
wow, that's good.
Right.
Mm,
That was
that's
too far,
good.
bro. That was too far up. Let me give my man his props. No strays ENT with the 4.99 super chat. Our favorite op. Let me buy Bucks Nation a shot. I know you hurt to see the Celtics do what the Bucks couldn't do, and that's handle the Heat and
Oh,
Pacers.
come
Come on, bro. Are you telling me
on.
that you guys that 30 free throws was legit? Come on, man.
Oh, come on.
Well, come on.
That is
Don't
not.
do that, bro. And if you at least say,
He,
hey, we won, the refs helped us out, be real. Don't make it
he
seem
ain't
like
really.
y'all just walked over this team. Y'all got lucky.
He's
Y'all mess around and lose this series against them. They choked.
he's not a.
You didn't beat them. They
He's
choked, and the Tim Donaghy officiating crew helped y'all.
is not, and not only that too, but the commissioner need to fix this. This need to be fixed because in the
Yeah,
starting
and
of the
all they
season,
got to address this officiating. And also, I
this,
saw this comment from Joseph. Amber, you think we can afford KCP? I know he's. Oh, nope. I don't want no. As soon as you say old, nope, nope,
no, no. Uh,
nope. I don't
Amber,
want no more oldies. He'll mess around and come to us and be washed.
what about I had two guys in mind. I wouldn't have mind the Bucks going off and all. Two of them is in Toronto Raptors. And every time he play against us, he always drop big buckets on us. I like Gary Trent Jr.
Nope,
He
nope.
nope.
Too
What about
old.
Bruce Brown?
Nope. Bruce Brown might be all right, but I heard he a locker room issue.
Oh come no
I
no no
want to
no.
just see our young
So
guys really, and we draft the big
Hey,
right.
man, and we'll see what's
So look
available. Let's see what's available that can
so
help this team and play defense. We need long wing defenders. They can guard
right.
multiple positions. That's what we really need.
So one more question right now. So I hope that Doc Rivers is watching that Minnesota series and join us to see when you have those bigs. What we you see, they have Gobert, they have Cat, and they
And
have
then Nas,
Nas Reed.
but you got to understand
And
that's a very rare situation where a team is gonna have three solid big men like that are young. That's a very rare thing. That's like super rare. That's kind of the difference with Minnesota. What other team in the league has that?
ain't
That
no
has
other
there's
team
three
not.
like
good
that.
big
Salute,
men. You don't see that.
salute,
They're it.
salute.
The Minnesota's roster in general is an anomaly. If you look at it, they have all the defensive weapons you need. And Edwards played defense. McDaniels played defense. Conley comes from a defensive mentality. Gobert's a defensive
Hmm.
player of the year. The only person that don't play defense, but he does try, is Cat.
Yep.
But at least he's a big
He's a
body that rebounds. That's one thing
right.
Cat does do. He might not be the best defender, but he is getting boards. And that's what Lopez doesn't do. Rebounding does matter. Shout out to
You
Pass.
know, he
Shout out to Brandon. Salute.
salute. He want to be a god. He want to be a god. That's what he want to do. He want to be a god. And instead he rebound the ball. He want to be a god. I never see a 7 foot one
I want to
cell
see who's
want to be a
available,
god.
Joseph. That's why he got to go. I never wanted it.
What? Man, salute to Pastor Mendo and Daniel. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Daniel. Daniel.
I got to see who's available, Joseph. I don't know yet. I be telling people
Man,
I'm not the message. I might not be the messenger you want, but I'm the messenger you need. I've been telling y'all for years we need to get rid of Brooke and Middleton.
I,
I
and man,
saw
we
it
still
coming.
hope.
I saw it coming. I
So
can forecast. And I can forecast
I
if we don't draft the big man and we keep Lopez, we'll have an early exit.
again,
Teams
I
as
got, I
that
got,
drop coverage foolishness, teams love to see that. They when they
I
see
got,
the drop.
I got a question for Pastor Mendo. Pastor Mendo, what is the
What's up? What's up?
marriage do the Bucks have with Middleton and Lopez on this team? What is the problem that we cannot get rid of them? There have to be some type of tie that they don't want to move off these guys. It have to be something because
I can
we
think of two
cannot.
things. Middleton's the easiest one to think of because he's just been there forever. He's been
Correct.
there since the beginning. Middleton's the easy one. Brooke, I think, is more so because they're thinking of the spacing thing. They're like, oh, well, he's a big man who can shoot and he plays defense. Well, yeah, he does, but he's also 36. He only has so much
Yeah.
time left. Like,
No,
this
that's what.
isn't. This,
And if we're looking at the playoffs, look at these two teams, right? Indiana Pacers, young team, length, speed. Boston, young team, length, speed. Minnesota, length, speed. Mavs, length, speed, youth.
the oldest person on the Mavs team, I think, is what?
It's Kyrie.
Kyrie?
It's Kyrie.
Kyrie's the same age as Giannis.
Do you see what I'm saying? And he's their oldest player. Giannis might be one of
No,
our youngest players. Is not one of the rookies.
yeah,
The oldest team is Boston, and even then, their main players are all young
All
guys,
young. Yeah.
other than Drew and Horford.
Right.
They're all
And
in their
Drew had a
prime.
prolific game. Drew saved them today. I can't believe Drew had almost 30. That's crazy.
Okay,
Shout
I'm
out to
looking.
Halliburton's
You would do
defense.
over. You would not do over this. All this going with us, people.
That's
that-
how it is, but
because
it's only
we were
one game.
trash.
He struggled most of this playoffs. He wasn't doing nothing. He just pulled one of these out of I don't know where. But yeah, that's usually this wasn't how he been hooping all
You
playoffs.
was doing. You was not doing this.
No, he was not
It's-
doing this. I'll pull up this fool's
be-
game log. He was not doing this.
Drew does this every
13,
time though.
16,
He did this for us
18, and
too.
4. Come on, man.
No,
No.
To be fair, Drew did this too. He also did this with us as well. He did this one game. He always has that one game where he just
Right.
does well. This is
Yeah,
probably
this is
the
an
end.
anomaly. Yeah, he won't do this again.
He'll probably
And
go back to his
disappear.
averages after this.
and this is it. So Pastor Mendo, so like what Amber was saying, right? I like that big man. If we could, if he possibly could
Who?
have dropped down low, I Kid Warrior, what his name is, right? The big man
Uh,
from Indiana.
What's his name?
Kel,
Uh,
yeah, you talking about Kel Ware? Yeah,
Cal Ware, right?
yeah,
I heard Chris Dunn's also decent too. You could
Yep.
possibly get something out of. I'm looking at some free agents. The main guy I think we could maybe do is probably Kyle Anderson. He's unrestricted.
he's
He
solid.
has.
He's
a
solid, a
player.
wing defender.
That's someone else. Big man, you have options is Bismack Biyombo. I really don't
No,
want him.
I don't. I'm cool. Bismack Biyombo should be with the Shanghai Sharks.
Yeah. Bobo. I don't want Bobo. He's stop.
You know what I think? Bobo has skills. I don't think he works hard.
Bobo has no work ethic. He doesn't.
Yeah,
try.
that's what. Yeah, he doesn't have any work ethic.
He doesn't
That's
use his
Bobo's
size.
problem.
Oh
Another
man.
one, Reggie Bullock is also a free agent, but he's also really old, so I'd probably pass on him.
Yeah.
Miles
New
Bridges is,
England.
is an unrestricted free agent. Would actually be a
He's gonna
really
get a
good.
bag though. Somebody's gonna pay Miles Bridges.
Ah,
I,
maybe, but he's also, you gotta know, like, all the stuff he's did in the back.
Yeah, true.
Every single all the Pacers teams, that whole Hornets team, they got some problems. Every single one of these players got problems there.
And it's all with females. Who was raising y'all?
You
This,
guys
I
didn't
mean,
see
I've
what
never seen so much DV stuff of the last few years that I've ever seen in my whole life. They
it's
weren't doing
fem-
this in the 90s.
it's that driving while drunk, just driving reckless, like it's always
All
some
that stuff,
nonsense.
driving dress, reckless, DVs, like it's just crazy. Who was raising these people? Like this is
Hey,
crazy.
Am,
oh man.
can I, can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Am,
go ahead.
Gibson, do you think
Salute.
Emmanuel quickly will help us
He gonna
in the
get a bag.
offseason?
He
Emmanuel
could
quickly
help,
gonna get a
but
bag, bro.
the Raptors apps are in rebuild mode. They're not gonna give him away because he's a young
Yeah.
guy.
We got to see who's available that's reasonable. Like I
We
would
need to
love.
look at.
We had an opportunity, I believe, to trade for quickly, and I forgot what happened before he was hot. We had an opportunity and didn't pull the trigger. Quickly is solid, bro. He can get you 15, 16 a game easy.
He'd be
Yeah,
a very solid
He,
bench player.
Yeah.
hey, we
I
should get Marcus Smart.
He injury prone.
It's not even injury prone.
that's
I think the Grizzlies will just give it one more year because they weren't healthy, so they can't really
Right.
figure out how he's gonna fit into the team. So they're probably gonna give that one more year.
Yeah, they'll run
Um,
that back. I agree.
you
Jared
know who is
Jackson, Ja
so
was out doing foolishness. His
the whole?
father in his life. I don't know what his excuse is. He's just a dummy.
I think he also got
Pac,
injured. He also got injured too. So
His
there's a mix of
brain is
both.
injured too, I think, though.
So
Amber,
the
Go ahead,
so you
pass, and then
think
you
so
get. So go ahead, pass.
okay.
go ahead,
These are
Pac.
the restricted free agents. Buddy Hield, who's unrestricted.
No.
Yeah, we after playoffs. I don't know, but you can get him for very cheap. So that's the one upside. Uh, Hardenstein, he's definitely gonna get a bag now,
Right.
but Hayward is another option, injury prone.
Yeah.
THT is a
No.
unrestricted free agent. He's about the
Inconsistent.
same inconsistent, but he's in his prime years, so that's one
Right.
thing. Who else is one? Another person who's actually not bad. Tyus Jones will also be an unrestricted free agent, which is someone who I really did like to have on our team, which would be a
He's a
really good
great
slot.
point guard.
He's an actual facilitator, so
Yeah,
that's
he's a
great
great
for
point
us.
guard.
Luke Cornett is a free agent. If
Yeah.
he's just
He's a guy. He's
white
just a
shooter.
guy. We're gonna have to. I think we really need to. It's gonna be trading one of our core players, which is Brook or Middleton, to get an impact player back. Otherwise, I really think as far as for the Bucks, that they need to see what these young guys that we got, what they really have in the tank, and would us drafted a big man to see what's what. To have an impact player is gonna take trading Brook or Middleton. That's just what it is.
Brook is
Or if we
probably
had a
more
lot
um,
of
likely.
disposable money like the Celtics, where you could have like 4 people making over 100 million or something like that. That's the only other option if they're willing to pay the second apron and third apron and all that stuff. Otherwise, we
Uh,
have to trade Brook or Middleton to get an impact player. Period.
I know with the Celtics one. I think the Brown contract doesn't start till next year, so that's why they're still good for now. So he's not getting paid all that huge money yet. That's one reason why they could have done the trades these years. But next year is when it'll be really bad for them. But that's when you have to pay Tatum, you have to pay him, you have to pay Smart. I mean, not Smart. Smart.
Derek White.
Derek White. Yeah, you're still paying Drew. You're probably going to get off of him. The only person you have on contract that's actually a solid contract is KP.
Correct. It's Porzingis. Yep. And that's still over 100 million.
Yeah, I guess, but it's split. He has a decent
This
contract
is
for
the
what you're getting
Celtics'
for him.
last run. If the Celtics don't win a championship this year, it's over.
They have 2 years. They have this year and that next year. That's
Yeah,
it.
next year. That's it. But next year, all the other teams will be healthy and they'll fold like a chair.
Another one who's also a restricted free agent. Sadiq Bey. I actually don't mind this one.
He's the interesting player. Sadiq Bey is all right. He
And
has
Yeah,
some upside. Sadiq Bey. He used to play for Detroit, and then he
he's on
got
the
traded to
Hawks.
what, Atlanta, or
He's on the Hawks right now.
yeah, with the Hawks. He's solid.
He's actually not. He's
and
solid.
and,
Go ahead,
and
Gibson.
not only that too. I see the Hawks are trying to trade Capella too. They're trying to get rid of Capella this off season. They say they're trying to get rid of Clint Capella. I ain't tell you must grab him, but my
Capella.
problem is my
He can
problem is right
rebound.
now.
That's it.
Yeah, he.
He's a rebounder and a
My
lob
problem,
threat.
right? My problem is what I want Horse to do. I need Horse not to be afraid to trade one of these players because you cannot be paying a player like Middleton $34 million a year and the man barely cannot play all season. I have a problem with that. I have a big issue with that. I have an issue with that. If you cannot play back to backs, you need to be over here. I don't care how much you and Giannis tight. We have to make it to the best interest of the team to get the consistent player to help this team moving forward. 2 years in a row, we
Look at Boston.
cannot
They traded Marcus Smart, Grant Williams, the
man,
core players of their team, and then miss a beat. Sometimes
The,
you have to
man.
take chances.
the
It's
Marcus
not gonna
Smart
help
one
us
So
win a
especially.
championship. It's not gonna help Boston win a championship, but it at least
but
shows they're willing to take
but
chances to get better.
Yeah,
hey,
especially with the Marcus Smart one,
Yep.
because like you have a lot of Celtics fans are like Marcus Smart was the heart and soul of the team.
Right.
That's essentially us trading. Like we think the same. A lot of Bucks fans think that about Bobby.
Right.
You might have to make these moves. Like it sucks, but yeah, it's not how that works. It's not 2K. You can't just keep everyone.
Right. It's like it's not 2K. Right.
so,
No, like that's one
so,
thing I respect about Boston. They'll try. They'll make some moves. Like getting Kristaps to me was a big move.
They got him
Getting
for nothing.
Porzingis
They got him for nothing. They
for
got what was it
nothing.
two first rounders and that's it.
They
Two first
fleeced them.
rounders and what was it Malcolm Brogdon?
Yeah, Malcolm. That's what I'm saying. They traded the sixth man of the year, defensive player of the year, and another highly touted defensive player, and didn't hesitate, didn't miss a beat. Sometimes you have to be bold and go all in. And look, they're back in the
so
Eastern Conference Finals. As much as I don't like
yeah,
Boston, I gotta respect the moves that they're making and what their GM is
right.
doing to
That's
continue to keep them at the top of the food chain, near the top of
that's
the
the one
food chain.
they're good at. They're good at being consistent to getting to there, but they cannot finish.
Correct.
They get to the
Yeah,
line, they always fail at the last second.
They will.
They almost failed this game.
They
They
almost
literally
blew this
almost
game,
failed this game.
right? They almost blew this one.
If the Pacers weren't dumb and didn't and fouled when when you're up three, you should have fouled. It's a 3-point game. Foul. There was not that much time left. It's fine they make two. You're a fast team. You run quick. You just play the foul game at that
what
point.
is it?
But you
But
can't blame
no,
the Pacers. I blame the coach.
that's coaching. Yeah, but that's
That's
for
the coach.
Kyle. That's not the first time he's done that. He's done that before too.
Yeah, that's some stupid stuff. I don't know what that's about, but it's foolishness.
I don't know. It's bad coaching versus bad coaching. It's either
Stacy says
it's
she's
real
good on
move.
Bobo too. He wants to be a guard, but his body won't let.
Yeah, he's trying to. He plays like a poor man's version of Chet. Not even
Yeah,
Wemby. Like a poor man's
yeah,
Chet.
like a
Like
Walmart version, like a
like Chet.
Walmart version of Chet.
Not even Walmart. He's Timu.
He's Timu too. Okay, I'll try not to full disrespect him and call him
The
Timu, but okay.
No,
All right.
he's Timu.
He's
It's
Timu.
simple as
Okay.
that. Only person who sees potential in him is Shaq, and Shaq has some of the
I would like
worst.
Dylan Brooks.
He gets paid too much.
Yeah, but he would help though.
He
Yeah,
would help.
I like Dylan
He's
Brooks.
he's essentially just younger Patrick Beverly.
Correct.
He wouldn't be bad, but
I'm
he just gets paid too much.
Look, Chris Dunn and Naruto Marshall. Chris Dunn is solid, Luke.
Najee, not Naruto.
Yeah, that.
I think he did type up.
Najee Marshall from the Pelicans. From the Pelicans. Amber, what the problem is, what I need John Horst to do, you have to sit back and look at the silly decisions you made on the team. You have to say, okay, I made some mistakes in the past. I cannot afford to make these mistakes again. look at to see what the team is. Okay, Brooke is okay. We have to go through the roster. Okay, all our guys on the team are getting older. You have Middleton could be 32 in August. Lillard could be 34 in July. Giannis could be 30 in December. You have to say, okay, what I need to draft? I need to go and get a center for Lopez as a replacement. I need to have a replacement for Lopez. I need more guys who can run up and down on the court. Like when we play, when the season starts, we have to have guys ready to compete. We can't have guys nobody rebounding the ball, everybody standing around. Giannis have to do it. We don't need that. We don't need that. So I would like for John Horst in the coming days to put an article out there to show us, and on draft night, I will be watching him very closely. I got my book and my pen. I watching what selection I would like to see if we go and select another guard for this team, and let me fly from the Bahamas down to Wisconsin to sign that petition and say, get
Let me
that
mess around. I'm about to
imbecile
mess
out
around
of
and
there
come
of a
down there.
GM.
I'm gonna run down on you
Because
maybe this summer.
you cannot, you
This is
cannot
a
be a GM.
Go
Man, you
ahead,
can't
pass.
be a
Then we go. I'm
GM.
gonna let Brandon talk. Go ahead, pass.
yeah.
Go ahead, Pat.
This draft is essentially a draft of role players. So
Correct.
you can find something decent here.
Correct.
Teams who are in the low things are actually have an advantage here. Because
Correct.
there's a lot of good solid players that are pieces. No stars. We don't need stars.
We
We
just
need a
need
role player.
pieces.
No.
We need
If so,
people that fit a role. We need somebody that fits a role. That's what we need.
you could
Rebounder,
probably
defender.
jump up.
Right.
Honestly, I really do think you could jump up a few spaces. How high? I don't know, but you could probably get up to like fifth, like late teens. You could probably get up
Right.
to 18,
All
19.
borderline lottery.
Yeah, you could definitely get there. That could help a lot because a certain team wants a player that you want, that they also need the same thing that you need. You can just go up in front of them and be like, all right, I want this one.
You
Because
don't think teams are
you
looking
have two
for
picks.
athletic
You have two
bigs
picks
that
this
can
year.
stretch the floor? I mean,
There's a decent amount of them.
they're looking for big men because they need people that can body Jokic.
You need a big man for Jokic. You need a big man for Giannis. You
Embiid
need
and
for
Giannis.
Embiid, for Wemby when he starts to get
Yep.
better. For Chet, like there's a
Yep.
lot of good young players now.
That's true. That's true. Heck, Miles Turner is solid.
Hey, he's
He's
alright.
solid. We're not gonna disrespect him. Like he's solid, bro. Miles
He's
Turner's
alright.
solid. I would take him over Brook.
Yeah,
And
well,
he did.
that's
I'll take him over Brook. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey, I think, okay, I got a question for y'all. Okay. The last center that we had, I cannot remember his name.
Mamu.
Larry Sanders.
Yeah, Larry Sanders,
Sanders.
but he might be talking about Mamu.
I think he's talking about Mamu.
No, Mamu or Larry Sanders. That's the last big man that we had.
They were playable. Yeah, they were playable.
Yeah. Because we should not die Brook in the back here thing. Because if I was the Bucks, I think the Bucks need to move some pieces around. That means letting our old players go. Jay, fly by back, Gallo, and maybe tonight. I would take that. Because
Gibson, please tell this man, Brandon, there's no way you think Giannis gonna let the Nassus
He's a
get trade?
15th man.
Let me tell you something. I'm African and I know what family mean, bro. My parents are from Sierra Leone, right? And I know how important family is. Let me tell you. If it was up to my parents, they would still want us, me, my brother, and sister, all living with them. If it was up to them, if they could have a big enough house. You feel what I'm saying? There is no way the Nassus is off of that team under any.
No.
He could break both of his legs and can't walk.
And
He will still have a roster spot.
He's
Now the other players you mentioned, they're gonna be gone because of attrition. They're on 1-year contracts. Flyby Pat got some type of Diddy evidence on somebody, so I don't think he's going anywhere.
Oh
he has to
man,
have something. He has something in horse.
He
There's no
has to
way he
have
doesn't.
something on somebody. He's been trashed for
man,
3 years, and they keep
and
giving him more. The worse he plays, the more minutes he gets. So he
well,
clearly
man,
has someone blackmailed. So I would assume Thanasis and Flyby Pat are untouchable at this point for different
oh man,
reasons.
Jay,
it's
Jay,
holding the team back.
Who?
They holding.
Jay,
Go ahead.
He's not gonna
Jay.
be here. His contract's over, so he probably won't even be on the
Yeah, none
team.
of those. Yeah, so Beasley contract over. Crowder contract is over. Gallo's contract is over. Pat Bev's contract is over. It's really
The o-
PC that we would have to trade. The contract really isn't over.
it's PC,
Okay,
Bobby,
And
Burke,
Bobby, yep,
yeah, and
okay.
Middleton is the four that you
right.
could realistically trade.
Also, you think we need to sign off another two-way contract?
Nah, I don't know yet. You got to see what's available first.
It's
And
still
that's
early to
on
do that.
two-way contract players. That's development. That's not anybody's gonna step in and help you right away. Now, if you're looking at farm system and you want to sign them to get them ready a couple years from now, that would work. But if for the Bucks,
We
we
don't have
need
time
people
for
that can
that.
play right now. We need impact right now.
If your team has Giannis and Dame on the team, you're trying to win now. You're
Now, yeah,
not
you
trying
can't
to.
wait on all that.
You don't have years to wait.
Yeah, you can't wait on
So
all that.
we
My
good.
bad. Checking this
So
dog.
we good. So we good with Dave, Giannis, and Chris, Bobby, and Brooke.
I'm not good with
Select
it.
our
It's just
young
that's just
guys.
what it is. I'm not
Those are
good with it. That's just what it
essentially the
is.
four. The only young guy you could probably trade. You probably won't trade Andre Jackson because he's on a rookie deal. So
Beauchamp is the one that they would probably trade. They play him the
Beauchamp
least.
is Beauchamp's probably the most likely to be traded of the rookies. AJ
Yep.
Green you could also trade, but I don't think you should, especially since
Right.
you're losing someone like Beasley.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. The only person of those guys who are like leaving in free agency, you only want Patrick Beverly. No one else. I
Correct.
could care less about. You can maybe make a case for Beasley, but even then, that's a on the bench role.
And he doesn't. He wants to be a starter.
Yeah,
He got some
he's
nerve.
not getting. If
You
he's
know
failed
what?
3 times, no team is dumb enough to be like, all right, I'll give you a chance
Right.
as a starter, unless they are rebuilding.
Correct. Correct.
I don't want Beasley on this team, guys. To be honest with you,
You don't have to worry about.
yes,
He's not
he's
coming back. He not. We would have to
no.
sign him. So there's no
I
reason for
would
him to
like to.
come back. Yeah, he's not coming.
I would, I would, I would like to see Chris Livingston and Andre Jackson during Beauchamp. I would like to see our young guys we have get the playing time. What Doc was giving these bunch of jabronis these playing time, and they was doing nothing on the floor. Instead, he putting the young guys in to see what we could get of them. They could run, they could jump, they could rebound the ball. They just wasn't using them, so he rather use that big 7 foot one idiot we got there who don't want to play center, who don't want to rebound the ball. He want to be a god so bad. He pisses me off so bad when I see him on the floor. Just let little small guys blow past him and then he try to block it. Then I say, oh man, every time I watch his team, they hurt my head. Guys,
Joseph,
how
you're
many
right.
more
Buddy Hield is a slight upgrade, but just a slight upgrade from Beasley.
Amber,
It's
Daniel, and Pastor Mendo? How many more?
Uh,
Because the people
Kirsten,
of
let me cut you
Brandon.
off
hold on,
right there.
hold
Let me
on, hold
cut
on,
you
hold on,
off
Brian.
right there.
No, hold on. I can finish. How many more the people of Wisconsin, the Bucks Nation family have to take from this team, from a general manager who putting the wrong pieces together, and when playoff time comes, all our players disappear and leave the one superstar on the floor to battle by himself. How many more
Yeah,
do we have to
Claxton
take
is
that?
a reach. He gonna get it back, Stacy. No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
will he get it
Go
back though?
ahead.
Because the problem with the class and getting back thing is this: it's more so just how these contracts work now. All these contracts are either mid levels, like or for like role players, they're either mid levels or they're just non-existent. They're like very small, like
Right.
essentially vet minimums. there are no like everything that was like superstar has a big contract now. Even
Yeah, I
stars
don't
have
think
big
Nick
contracts now.
Claxton is gonna get a mid-level exception though. He's
He
better
might get
than
a
that.
little bit. He might get a little bit over, but I don't think he'll be more than Brooke. Maybe like 15, 16 million, but I
And
think
that's
that's
what makes
doable.
it crazy. We paid Brooke 20 something. Nick Claxton is giving
That's
15 and would be a better fit for what we need to do
that
moving forward. That's what's crazy.
What
he
about what about the fly high? How how flyer their White Union?
Who? Oh, you
Which
said
guy?
Dennis Smith?
Their White Union.
Derek White?
No,
Dennis
not
Smith
their
Jr.
White. No,
Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith
he
Jr.
play on the map.
Oh, so that Dennis Smith Jr. So TJJ.
Yeah,
Den-
Dennis Smith Jr.
No,
no, he
not
means
that. The
Derek
high
Jones Jr.
flyer. Who
Derek
Derek
play
Jones
defense.
Jr.
Jones. Derek
Oh, Derek
Jones.
Derrick
Jones. Oh,
Jones
Derek
Jr.
Jones.
No, we don't need dude. He's very limited. Yeah, he limited. That's why he look how many teams
So
he's played on.
that's a
He can't
lot. He
stick
played for the
nowhere. Yeah,
Bulls.
he can't stick nowhere.
He played
We
for
should go
so
after
we
Thomas Bryant.
Oh, who else is this available?
Yeah,
Alex
I've been a
Burks is
supporter
also
of Thomas
available.
Bryant, but yeah, we gonna see. I don't know. We have to see.
This is the reason why. I love John Horst, but John Horst needs to clean all of his mess. If I was John Horst, this is what I'm gonna say. John Horst, do not trade no pick away to get an older bad player. You gave away all five. Five first round picks
5 second
for
round
Jay
picks.
Crowder.
5 second round picks for Crowder.
Oh,
Five
wait,
second
Isaac,
round picks for Jay Crowder.
Go
I
ahead,
just
Paz.
remembered. Isaac Okoro is also a free agent too. I forgot. That actually wouldn't be a bad like
No, you said who?
defensive wing. Isaac
John.
Okoro.
Oh yeah, he does play defense, and that
He's
would
a
be
solid
kind of
defender.
affordable.
A
Yeah,
little bit streaky of a shooter, but we can manage that to be a Dame.
yeah.
So I rather have the defense than over this with a streaky the offense
I
than
agree.
someone like Beasley who's just streaky all around.
No, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. Well, I'm gonna give out. Let's do the last rounds. I'm gonna start with you, Brandon, and go to Pass and end with Gibson. Go ahead. What's your last words there, Brandon?
Okay. I think the Bucks need to watch this series and the Minnesota series tomorrow to see what they can learn from. And Doc, I know this is Doc for off season, but all the players need on our team need to say no. And I want this is what I'm gonna say. I agree with this. I don't want no players on our team to sit back, relax with their family. But I want to see all our players to be in the mat, working out, watching film, watching other teams, learn from other teams what they can run, the play, and more bigger role.
That's
We
gonna
want to
have to.
see
That's gonna
Dame
be due to
Beyond.
coaching. though. Coaching gonna have to. That's on Doc Rivers. That Doc Rivers has to take control of this team, and if he doesn't, he'll get up out of there. I feel what you're saying, but a lot of that is gonna be coaching. Like if we had a coach like Tibbs, a lot of that would be corrected because of how demanding the coach is. You get what I'm saying? Even Malone for Denver, he makes you do that stuff. We'll see what Doc is. We'll see. Like I said, Doc's career is on the line coming into this coming to this upcoming season. He got
But
a
by then,
mulligan because he came in late. So this coaching staff and the people he get rid of, bringing in, it's going to be on them to get this team prepared and to make sure they're putting in the effort that they need. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to come down to.
Dame,
This coaching staff
that
holding the
includes
players accountable.
Dame too.
That team, anybody that wears the Bucks uniform should be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. We need to adjust to the time. We watched two young teams go at it today. Boston and Indiana, we need to be prepared for these teams. They're not going anywhere.
No.
We need to be prepared. That's it. That's just what it is. Go ahead, pass on you.
All right. But we need two types of players. We need a shooting guard, and we need a decent center that's athletic. That's
Correct.
the two things we really need. There's actually the off season is actually pretty decent for our shooting guards. As for centers, it's not great, but there are some okay players depending on what we do, how we want to build the team. If we're still doing we need shooters around Giannis, then you're gonna have to stay with Burke. It's
Yeah,
really
I
the only
agree.
option. But if you're going to rely more so on Dame and Chris now, because you're hoping that they're both healthy, you could do someone like Valanciunas, who's a lot younger, Drummond, who's a better rebounder. He's also very cheap as a backup. Drummond's only 31, so this
Right.
you could easily get him. Shake Milton is another shooting guard you could very easily get. There's a lot of guys out there that you could maybe try something with.
And see, yeah, just kick the tires on some players. No, I agree. The draft would be big to see what direction his team is going in.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Oh, I agree with you. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens. And this game tomorrow is gonna be intriguing too. This Mavs and Minnesota series, I think, will be really good. I'm gonna be interested to watch to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm
it's
with you. But
just
go ahead, finish your thoughts, pass, and then I'm gonna pass it to pun intended to Gibson.
yeah, I would pay attention a little close to Mavs versus Minnesota. Mainly reason why because you're gonna see who actually is up and coming, who is not. You can see very easily how these play like what superstars are gonna do better. Because we
I'm gonna
have
get
one
to your
who's a
super chat in
leader.
a minute. No strays, stand by.
That's the team you guys want to look at.
No, I'm with you
I,
on that. Appreciate you, pass. Go ahead, Gibson. Give us the last words here. Then I'm gonna get in this chat before I get up out of here. Dog looking at me
Okay.
crazy.
Okay, Amber. My take is for us. We come in the next season. First, we have to start with the leader. That is Mr. Antetokounmpo. You have to change the style of play you play. That's number one. That spin cycle move you do, that gotta go. I don't
It's
and
not gotta
running
go
over
because
people.
it's effective, but he needs to add something to it. It's like a
I
good
agree.
steak with no sides.
So we need you to be playing. I want to see him play more off the ball. I need to see Doc bringing
Montrezl
some.
Harrell's a clown. I know, Sandra.
If
oh,
if you would
ladder dude.
try some If you would have tried Sam Cassell from Boston, that would have been good. It would have been
Right,
an excellent fit if we could have prized Sam Cassell from
right.
Boston. So I need to see Dame with the ball in his hand more, and I want to see Chris Middleton play more next season. If you can't play more, of course, Chippy you might as well just trade. You might as well just trade the man. If the man cannot play back-to-back games, why are you paying you $34 million? Say I feel like you robbing the organization because you cannot
There's
play.
not kind of. He is robbing the organization. Well, go ahead, Gibson. Give us the battle cry before you get up out of here.
Salute the Bucks Nation. Peace and love. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the best channel on YouTube. The best podcast on YouTube. One love.
Appreciate you. All right, appreciate y'all.
Um,
I'll be going live. I don't know if I go
salute.
live tomorrow. I'll try. If not, I'll go live for the next Pacers and Celtics game. I'm gonna see what's up.
Um,
All right, y'all. Appreciate
salute
y'all
to
tapping in.
salute
Let me
to
get in this comment
subscribe.
section and
Salute.
talk crazy to no strays. All right, y'all. All right,
All right,
Pass. All right,
salute.
Gibson, Brandon, my people tapping in. Salute to friends and family. No strays. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Don't worry, y'all. Bucks like a big girl with bad breath. Ain't nothing you can do with her. Fam. That's funny. I feel you. But the fact still remains. When is the last time y'all won a championship, bro? That's the answer that we want to hear, bro. Tell us when is the last time y'all won a championship and how many times y'all been in the finals since '08? Let's just say since y'all had Tatum and Brown, and what has been the results? And then when y'all choke this year, what are you gonna say? Because you will choke. Boston is not meant to win. I remember I watched this is a long time ago. It was in the preseason. I remember I remember everybody was talking about when the Lakers had like Gary Payton and Karl Malone, how they was guaranteed to win a championship. Bill Laimbeer said in the preseason but when everybody thought that they was gonna win the championship, he said certain players are not meant to win a championship. Karl Malone is one of the players that is not meant to win a championship. And man, was he right. I'm telling y'all right now, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown together will not win a championship. Not if they're both on the same team. Mark my words. Like I say, I might not be the messenger you want, but I'm the messenger that you need, no strays. I always tell the truth. Your team will not win a championship with both Tatum and Brown on that team, and you can book it. That's a fact. Pass said another free. I like Lonnie Walker. Yep. He's like a slightly lower version of Malik Monk. I like dude. No, he's solid. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. I gotta get up out of here in a minute. The dog getting uneasy. Shout out to the Golden Doodle. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, where we just got done discussing the great game actually between the Pacers and the Celtics, where the Celtics were victorious, where the Celtics and the referees were victorious, 128-133. Drew Holiday had a great game, and the referees had a great game as well for the Celtics, where they shot almost 40 free throws. A little shaky, a little Donahue-ish. And and then the Indiana did choke by not fouling and allowing them to shoot a 3-pointer to tie the game. So Indiana partially choked, but the refs definitely escorted. Hey, come here. Uh-uh. All right, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, share the content. Gone. I got to get this Golden Doodle out of here. Salute. Appreciate y'all tapping in. We going to start going live about more stuff than just the Bucks, and we going to get it going, y'all. So please support the additional videos and lives as well. Appreciate all y'all tapping in. Comment, like, subscribe. This is the best right here. Chat and podcast. The best. Let's go, y'all. Appreciate all y'all tapping in. Gone.